stick I want in my locker.
Hey folks, welcome back to Boomsticks and Pew Twigs. As you can tell, my voice is a whole lot better. I finally got over COVID. I still have the cough, but I'm not coughing up junk that looks like it can mutate a small group of reptiles into teenage fighting teams. Finally got to do this review. I've actually already emailed Mantis that they're aware that I was sick. That's why this video is taking 2 weeks longer to come out than it should have. The Mantis. Finally get to review this and give you my opinion on it and how it's affected my improved my shooting ability. I did not get a chance to go to the range and get some live fire footage. In the subsequent days or months or weeks or whatever to come, you definitely will see that on the range with the Mantis system. But I'm going to go ahead and take it out of the box. I'm not going to go over too much what's in the box because I did that in the unboxing video. But there is something I wanted to cover. So I didn't know what these rubber shim thingies were, okay? And they are for the shotgun attachment to allow it to fit on your shotgun. So let's just go ahead and get into the review and get into why this thing is amazing. Spoiler alert, I think it's amazing. It's awesome and you should go buy one. I have a link in the description. Here we go. So we have the Mantis system. We're going to go over how this attaches, okay? So, and we're going to go attach how it attaches to multiple different things. So anyway, again, the power button is on the bottom right here. There's a little light. Comes on. Beep, beep, beep. That lets you know it's on. It's green. And it's charged. So if it blinks red, it's the battery's low and you need to charge it. I mean, that's kind of standard procedure for stuff like that. But anyway, so gonna pull my cleared firearm, my dagger, and take the magazine out as well. There's a reason why I have a magazine in it. It's empty, but my dagger is clear. Clear. All right. So how you attach this is there's a lever right there, right there, and you pull that down, and it slides onto your Picatinny rail or your attachment rail onto whatever firearm you are using. Again, I have it set a little far forward right there so I can get a good grip on the firearm. That's just what's most comfortable for me. All right, I like it right there. But anyway, so what you do, you turn this on after firing up the app, because this thing comes with a really cool app, and you set it on a flat surface so it'll calibrate. Now again, this thing is very sensitive. I actually, sorry, I don't mean to lean forward into you all. But anyway, while I was hanging out with the folks at Mantis, Grant, hi, by the way, thank you. You're an awesome guy. It was very cool to hang with you at Train and Learn this year. I got to hang with him, and he taught me several things about the Mantis that I did not know. Apparently, this thing is so sensitive that it'll track the movement of the Earth. And this is what the app looks like. All right. It actually has all my training things I've done, and there's a lot of reflection from the tablet. But if I go to my history, so we go, let's just hit all. It'll tell you all the different shots I've taken, and even the shots from my students, what students I've had since I've been sick. But I've had this thing for about a month now, and it has drastically increased how well I shoot. So we have it calibrated, it looks like. So, and we're just going to take some shots. You can actually switch between dry fire and live fire. There's a lot of options. I'll get a shot of the actual app on my tablets, and I'll show you that. But we're going to take some shots. We're just going to take some shots over at my Foam X throwing target over here, and we'll see how I do. All right, here we go. You hear that little ding? That means I shot good, basically. I shot past my threshold, right? So you can set your own threshold on here. I'll get a shot of that. But let's go ahead and shoot about 10 more shots. and see how I do. So I took 16 shots. It tells you what you shot, how many shots you did. And again, it tells you where all your failures are, like what areas you need to work on, all right? So this is where most of my shots were going. Let's take a look why that is. Something called healing. Again, this is really something I have been having a hard time with and fixing. It's because I want to make sure that I am able to keep my shots and keep the firearm from moving. So then I will over exaggerate my grip from my support hand. Also, if we look down here, there's also anticipating recoil, and it gives you a little video on what correct. This is the top video tells you what not anticipating recoil looks like, and the bottom video is, and again there's a little red bar, it tells you this is the incorrect way to do it. So as you can see, this guy is not doing a whole lot of good follow through. Again, it gives you a description on what you need to do to fix the error that you're having. Another really fun, useful thing about this is that I can go watch the motion of each shot. So, alright, shot 1. Again, it has this tracking pattern, and the X is where the actual shot took place. So if you hit play, and then finally, bink, and then I jerked it to the right. Alright, so then we go here. My score was 83% on the next one, on this one. Press play. It's all over the place until finally, bink, I made my shot. Okay, there's also a lot of really cool things you can do with the Mantis system. This is not only just a shot tracking system, but it's also a shot timer. It gives you a lot of drills, okay? It's just encompassing everything that you would need to improve your shooting. Especially when you use the app with it, it's fantastic. Now, obviously, there were some audio issues there. I don't know why it's not doing that, because normally when you do a bad shot, it goes, and again, you can change that in the settings. You can either have, when you have a good shot, an actually gunshot sound, or the ding that I was having. And when you have a bad shot, it either doesn't make the gunshot sound or it makes it. The charge will have a lot of shots, thousands of shots, and I haven't even scratched the surface on how many shots I can get on one charge. But it is, again, I'm gushing about this system. I freaking love the Mantis. Again, there is a link in the description if you want to pick yourself up one. It's amazing. There's one thing I did want to show that I have not got to show yet, and I'll have to recalibrate the system in order to show it to you. But prior to me taking my firearm out of its holster, I did have a mag in it. It had empty mag. The reason for that is because it comes with a little adhesive little section of Picatinny. It also has a little screw in case I think it's so you can attach it to an M-lock. If you have an M-lock guard on, say, your AR. Now here's the thing. This works with multiple platforms. Rifle, shotgun, pistol. All the platforms. All the major platforms, okay? And it's fantastic. As long as you can find some way to mount a Picatinny, a little hookup on it, I think that's exactly what this is for. It can do it. And it's a fantastic system. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to really cover too much about the rifle because they have a system all of its own that I haven't got yet that I hope to get in the future. And I'll do a review on that. But I'm just doing Mantis. But anyway, Mantis, it does everything. It does everything, okay? So, the reason why I have this Picatinny here, this little Picatinny mount on a mag, is so I can do holster work. And that's something I've not ever been able to do with any other shot timer, all right? it just, for some reason, I can't get the shot timers to pick up from when I do dry fire. I don't know. The Mantis system it's really, really good at picking up dry fire or live fire and picking it up accurately and tracking the motion of your firearm. So in future videos on the short form content, when on the gram, you will see me doing some dry fire drills and some holster work with the system attached here. And again, I'm gushing about this system. It is, I think retail is like $250, I think, and it's well worth it. It'll save you money on ammunition, so you don't necessarily have to be at the range. And when you're at the range, it'll actually tell you what you need to work on, so you don't have to hire someone like me. Please do hire somebody like me, but in case you don't have the funds to hire someone like me to help you diagnose the problem, and if they're a good instructor, if they're somebody who likes gadgets like I do, they're going to have it anyway. You want your shooting to improve the day that you pick it up? Get a Mantis system. I've gushed enough. Mantis, I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you all who are watching this video enjoyed this video. I can't tell you any more amazing things, and I have nothing bad to say about the Mantis system. Other than I suffer when I don't use it. So get yourself a Mantis system. Link in the description if you want to pick one up. Go pick one up. We're at the final end here, folks. I hope you had a great day. You stay safe, you stay strapped, and I'll see you in the next video.